Alright, it's about 6:30 p.m. We had quite a few problems with the other field. Actually, the other field wasn't too bad. I just made a decision though, and we're blowing the straw back into the field. What a shame. This entire field's just a shame. Look at this. Actually, this is horrible, and this is I can actually smell belts burning. Even if I can get this to dry down and bale it, this is not straw. I'm not concerned about more roughage. Hindsight's 20/20, or however they say it. We make a normal practice of turning a field over twice at a minimum before any new seeding, alfalfa grass, whatever. This just got turned over last year for this year's planting. Otherwise, it's been in that orchard grass hay. In fact, a long time ago, folks, this is where we had our first bale contest. Hay grows phenomenal in here. I baled 109 bales out of here that one year. Hell, that was last year. Anyway, long story short, this is going to go into oats next year with new seeding, grass, hay, alfalfa hay. I don't have my words very correct right now. I'm a little teed off, and I'm trying not to throw out a foul mouth. Nobody wants to hear that. We got about a good 10, maybe 11 straight runs that we can do out of this, that we're going to do in this field, and that's basically it. That whole southwest corner that you're staring at now, that's southwest, that entire area can't even be touched. There's nothing there. You're basically green chopping. There's a lot of money that went into this field. Discount my time. My time's not worth a darn thing. But all that fuel working this property up. This was moldboard plowed, disked, mulch, and then planted with barley. I'm very curious if there's going to be enough actual grain harvested out of here that will outweigh the bags of barley that took to plant this. Now you go figure that, and you try not to throw up. Look at that. We had to turn this very embarrassing negative into a small positive. It's this. All that chaff that you see being blown back into the field, that's obviously not windrowed for making straw, that is going to act as a fertilizer value to this soil. What kind of a value, what's the numbers? I'm not that smart, I do not know. But this chaff worked into the ground, and by the way, I'm going to have to moldboard this again. This will look like crap if I try and chisel plow it. This will act as a percentage of fertilizer value. So there's our positive with this disgusting negative. There's also a hell of a lot of deer damage out here, an extreme amount. It's kind of funny actually. Andy, who's running the combine right now, Andy and his family, the Drosh family dairy farm, they used to operate this no more than about 3-4 years ago. Now this is going to sound rude. It's not rude. This is the absolute truth. They don't have time for this smaller field. They don't. So when it came time for me to take it over, there was no harm, no foul. Good luck, and you know, glad to see you here. And not to mention it's my uncle that owns the property, and all is well. And Andy had made mention to me here before we left the other field. He knew this was bad. He knew it was going to be bad, and I told him, I go, Andy, it's probably going to be the worst you've seen. And he's like, yeah, I guarantee it. They tried to do some small grains in here years ago, and it was just awful. It was so bad that he remembers it. So, what are you going to do? Bush light is cheap, right? That's my 2 cents for today. I think that's 2 words of wisdom I have for today. I hope everybody's listening. Alright folks, we're going to make up for this little negative display of videos in this disgrace of a barley field. We're going to put on a real nice video. I'm going to put on a nice video tomorrow morning. It's going to be a feed mill run video. I'm going to grab the, I don't know, darn near 500 bushel that come off that property. I'm going to run that to the feed mill tomorrow morning, and whatever this ends up to be. And we're going to do a nice little video at the feed mill. Kind of show you the operation of going in there and dumping grains. So, all right, folks, have a good night, and hope all's well. And somebody have a bush light for me, or some sort of a beer or alcoholic beverage here a little bit later. Talk to you sooner and later.